Hi guys, it's Friday, November 8th. Yeah, November 8th. And I am on my way to work. I am stuck in some of the worst traffic I've seen in a really long time. So on the exit that I don't take, somebody hit the bridge and other things. I'm like literally passing the accident right now, and I'm looking at it. The only reason I'm looking at it is because I'm actually looking to see which fire crews are here and that kind of thing, because I know several people in different firehouses because of Carly. I know Carly's, and then I know some of her friends and whatnot. And Carly's fire station's not there, but some of her friends are. And now I'm moving, as you can tell. So yeah, I sat in traffic for about 30 minutes to get, I don't know, maybe 3 miles. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about the new WW plans. So, as you know, I'm sorry about the sun. I am not a Weight Watchers ambassador. I don't work for Weight Watchers. I am not an iTrack Bites ambassador. I am not anything affiliated with either programs. What I am is someone who started Weight Watchers on Smart Points, who lost a little over 50 pounds on Smart Points. And then when they switched to Freestyle, I didn't get anything back, but I stalled for over a year. Well, then I got mad, and I was done, and a year was over. I got mad. I kind of gave up on Freestyle and went to Smart Points. Then some life situations happened, good stuff, where I was celebrating, and I was celebrating with food. So I have been off track bites for probably the past few months. Today is weigh-in day for me. I currently weigh 186 pounds. I seem to have plateaued at this number. And you know what? That's not even true. I haven't plateaued at this number. I am not WWing, iTrack biting with fidelity. I'm just not. There is too much temptation at my new job, and I am terrible with temptation. So I have been watching YouTube because it is the only information I have regarding the new plans. And the reason is I don't go to meetings because I am an iTrack Bites person. Even when I was a Weight Watchers person, I didn't go to meetings. I was online only. I'm not a meeting person. Couple of reasons. Number one, it was more expensive to go to meetings. So I didn't want to do that. Number two, because I didn't know if I would stick with Weight Watchers when I started it. Number two, I really like getting my information and moving on. So I go to Let's Get Fit with Sandy, and she'll do the weekly. She'll read it and tell you what's on it. Good enough for me. And number three, I'm one of those people where I'm busy at work, and I work an hour away from home. So I spend 2 hours in the car every day. And also, I'm at work all day long, and I don't want to go and find a meeting on a Saturday. My Saturdays and Sundays are sacred, because it is my time with my family and my friends and things like that. So I don't mess with that time. And my evenings, honestly, by the time I get home, have dinner, I'm pretty much wiped out for the day. So mine was a matter of time and convenience and whatnot. So anyway, looking at the 3 plans, and I'm not going to pretend to know what the colors are and what the new plans are, but from what I understand by watching all of the YouTubers that I love, is that there are going to be 3 new plans. The 3 new plans are going to be color-coded: blue, green, and purple. I don't know why they picked those colors, but they're colors nonetheless. Blue, green, and purple, and I don't know which one is which, but basically one is Smart Points. One is Freestyle Reimagined, which is there's a few more 0-point foods. And then the other one is like Simply Filling Little Brother. I don't know how to exactly explain that one. I've never done Simply Filling, so I don't know how that one works. I am tempted to do Simply Filling, but the problem with that is I have portion control issues. So the belief is, or has always been in every weight loss community I've ever been in, that you either are terrible at portion control, or maybe you just eat everything that's terribly bad for you. So you're terrible at portion control or terrible at food choices. My problem is I'm both. I am when I eat the right thing, I eat too much of it. But I also eat the wrong thing, and I eat too much of it. So mine is portion control and picking the wrong foods. So I fall somewhere in the middle of the 2 standard, if you will, beliefs. So Smart Points worked for me when I lost the bulk of my weight. Now, again, I've gained about 10 pounds of it back. So I really struggled, and the reason I haven't been on here in the past, I don't know, month or so very often, is that I have really struggled a lot with a lot of stuff. I have struggled with tracking and struggled with, am I going to go back to Weight Watchers and take the test and pick a plan and do all of that stuff? Or am I going to stay with iTrack Bites? So some things that I have kind of figured out is I'm not going to go back to Weight Watchers right now. I think even if I went back to Weight Watchers, I would go back to Smart Points. So really, I'm doing Smart Points on iTrack Bites with that's costing me a lot less money, and because I'm not doing it with 100% fidelity right now anyway, I really don't want to spend the money. Then there's a part of me that says spend the money and maybe you will be more inclined to be tracking correctly. Don't know. My tracking goes like this, and I'll be honest. There are several things that I do wrong with tracking. Some people are like, you gotta track, you gotta track, you gotta track. I can convince myself that I am tracking and still do it wrong. For example, I will put in, last night for dinner, I had shrimp and grits. I had shrimp and corn grits in a restaurant. It was probably 50,000 points, right? But I typed into my tracker, shrimp and grits. And it ranged everywhere from 9 points to like 35 points. So I picked somewhere in the middle. And I convinced myself that that is tracking to the best of my ability. You guys know Norm and I eat in restaurants a lot. What I need is a program that every single restaurant I ever eat is on. The problem is we don't eat in all the time. We don't eat in chain restaurants. My other problem is when I do eat in a chain restaurant, For example, the other day I was in a chain restaurant and I got a salmon salad. When I typed in the name of the restaurant and salmon salad, it came up like 15 points. But literally in my salmon salad was lettuce, onion, raspberries, apples, like 4 walnuts. I'm like not even kidding. There was like 4 walnuts in this thing. And a piece of salmon. Well, the salmon was, I understand, like I counted for that, whatever, but I didn't even eat the dressing. So, eating out is hard for me, and I do that a lot. So, when I was on Smart Points, I was picking salad, and I got bored, which is why I started doing other things. And then I started saying, well, I'll get this, but I'll only eat half. I don't do that either. So I am struggling with staying on plan. I'm struggling with being around food that I want. Not that I need, not that I have to have, but that I want. I watch people all day long, and I kid you not. Every single room that I am in on a regular basis has a jar, small, big, whatever, full of candy, chocolate candy. Every single room. Now, my boss has one. There is one in the outer office. There is one in my office, and there is one in the other assistant principal's office. And almost every teacher has candy in their room. And I have 0 willpower. I am not my friend Anita, who's got great willpower. I don't have it. When I started on Weight Watchers, and I keep trying to go back, like what made me successful? When I started on Weight Watchers, first of all, it was May. So we were coming to the end of the school year, where I had off for the summer. I no longer have off for the summers. It was fresh fruit season, so I was able to eat a lot of fruit. I wanted salad because I had been eating so poorly that my body needed the salad. I was gung-ho. I was ready to go. I could turn away all sweets. My problem now is it's not just the sweets. I also sometimes want an adult beverage. I spent 2 years not having any adult beverages in order to lose weight. I don't want to do that anymore. I am a weird duck. I don't drink a lot of adult beverages, but when I want one, I want one. And for me, it's all about the experience. This is weird, but like when I was a kid, my mom would put iced tea in a stemmed glass. Not an iced tea glass, but an actual stemmed wine glass. And there's something about holding that wine glass at dinner that completes my meal, Or if I'm at the beach, having a frozen drink completes the experience. I don't know. And the problem is when I drink, I want salty food. So, I have come to the conclusion that I am not going to try Weight Watchers for now. I am going to stay with iTrack Bites, and I'm going to stay on Smart Points. And I am going to, my goal, my thing that I have to work on is getting better at tracking with fidelity. I've got to get that down because that's really where I'm having the issues. So, come Monday, Jimmy Buffett song, it'll be all right. Everybody is going to be all on Twitter about the new plans. Sorry, this is the bumpiest part of my drive. And they're going to be telling us, I picked this plan, and I went to Weight Watchers, and they told me to pick this plan, and I took the test, and I did this. In reality, I don't think Weight Watchers is doing anything that spectacular. I don't think Weight Watchers is doing anything new. I mean, if you think about it, they're going backwards to Smart Points, which is great, but I'm already on Smart Points for a lot cheaper on iTrek Bites. They're giving us back a modified version of Simply Filling, and they're keeping Smart Points. So they're backtracking. They're not offering me anything new on their website. The only thing I do, the teensiest little bit miss, is the wellness wins. And I've decided at this point, for myself, I'm going to take something that I want and I'm going to put it in my wish list on Amazon. And every time I lose a prescripted amount of weight, whether it's 5 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever, I will go onto that wish list and I will buy myself something, and it will not be food. So I don't think I need Weight Watchers currently. My only thought was that if I'm paying monthly, I may be more inclined to do it. But if I'm not, I'm wasting the money. Sorry, my throat's getting dry. So I think my plan, what's new in Weight Watchers, what's not new in Weight Watchers, none of that matters. I'm going to stay on iTrek Bites. I'm going to stay with Smart Points. But the only caveat here is that on Monday, when everybody goes and gets their plan and comes onto YouTube and starts screaming and hollering about how great everything is, I want to ride that wave. So while I'm not intending to, I'm going away this weekend. I am not intending to go crazy this weekend. In fact, I'm going to do the opposite. I intend to eat healthy, except for one meal that I know that I'm going to have. I intend to eat healthy and do the right thing all weekend long. We have stayed in this place before. It's a luxury hotel that we really, really love, and their breakfast is Weight Watchers friendly, and it's Weight Watchers friendly because it has fruit and non-fat Greek yogurt and eggs. Now, so when I was on freestyle, it was great. Now, I don't really know, but that's okay because I'll eat fruit and count for the eggs, whatever. But anyway, I know that my breakfast is covered, and I know that one day my lunch, or that my dinner is going to be high in points, so I'll just keep it low the rest of the day. But anyway, my intention is to really kind of pay attention to what I'm doing. And this weekend, and I would like to come back refreshed, relaxed, and ready to jump back on the bandwagon. I still consider myself a Weight Watcher, even though I do not have an active account. And I would like to jump back on the bandwagon, and I'm going to immerse myself in the Weight Watchers culture. I need to do that. I'm one of those people, like, if I were to, for example, take up knitting, right? I would need to go onto YouTube and Pinterest and all those things and find everything I could about knitting, right? It's, when I became a teacher, I had to look up everything about teaching. When I became an assistant principal, I immersed myself in what do other assistant principals do. It's that kind of thing for me. I need to immerse myself back into the Weight Watchers culture and the Weight Watchers experience, and I'm hoping to ride that wave on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday of next week when everybody has gone and gotten their information. And I am just going to pretend that I have rejoined Weight Watchers and picked the Smart Point plan, whatever blue, green, purple, rainbow that is. In the meantime, I have to be careful of not saying, oh, well, I'm starting on Monday. Let me go wild this weekend. You and I both know it's a good possibility it could happen, but I'm going to try really, really hard. The other thing I really need to do is I've got to start moving. More on that later because I haven't decided what I'm going to do. Anyway, I've talked for 20 minutes. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you know what plan you're going to do. I hope you're excited about the plans. And tell me down below what you're going to do. Are you going to recommit to Weight Watchers if you're an iTrack biter? Are you going to say, you know what, I can go to iTrack Bites and pay a one-time fee a year and be on the same plans? Do you not like iTrack Bites? What is the problem with them? Do you not like? Tell me down below what your fears and excitements and your glows and grows are, and we'll have chats about them. And I'll talk to you soon.